Okay, so this video was just going to be about HASLAB Liokaiser, but more stuff has come out about HASLAB and Pulse itself that I need to put in one big video. So the first part will be about the new overpriced Tron HASLAB, then I'll talk about the price changes for Armada and Nemesis, and then we will talk about Liokaiser. There will be timestamps if you wish to only watch one part. So Hasbro just revealed in time for Tron Ares that they'll be making new Tron Legacy figures. Okay, cool, they look great. And then they revealed that the next big HASLAB project will be the Tron figures from the 1982 movie. And first of all, why? This is defeating the purpose of a HASLAB. 5 figures? That's just a wave of mainline figures. And they're only 4 inches? Now, yes, they come with the Tron bikes and a display, but one, nobody cares about the display. Transformers did it with Studio Series and they stopped because they know how much it was a waste. And then the bikes, okay, cool, they look nice, but do you want to know the asking price for these? $260 for 5 figures, a display stand, and 2 bikes. What? 1, this HASLAB is already defeating the purpose of HASLAB. 2, this is way too expensive for what they are. They could just buy the whole Legacy set for cheaper. Like, generally, what the Now on to Armada and Nemesis Prime. When Hasbro revealed Armada and Nemesis Prime and the Star Saber, which, by the way, makes no sense, they said it would be $75, which I defended because it's a fair price for what you're getting. And now, it's up for order, it's $90. Why? Tariffs. But it's the fact that they never told anyone about the price change. There were no warnings, no updates. Same goes for the new prices of all the Transformers figures. The only way we knew before they hit was due to leaks by Noon. Hey Noon, how you doing? But now, Nemesis is exactly the same price as what Armada Optimus was. And Optimus had a trailer! Like, I defended the $75 price tag because it made sense. People were just being whiny. But now, no, I completely understand this is wrong. Hasbro is now just lying to us and they have no communication whatsoever. Like, come on, there is no way Christopher Cox didn't know that the prices would change of their own product, right? But the thing is, in the UK, where I live, the price is £75. But on other sites like ID Toys, they are selling it for £90. What is going on? Okay, now on to Liokaiser. Now I know what a lot of you are going to say in the comments. Liokaiser isn't out yet. How could you know it's bad? But ask yourself this. Why does handling a figure change anything? Sure, you'll have some fun for a bit. Transform them a few times and then they'll just go on your shelf after you've done. And if a figure looks bad, why does it matter how they feel or function? It's not going to change how they look. I have eyes. I can see what I don't like. This is the same with 86 Devastator. People kept saying that I can't be critical about them because I don't own them. But why would I own something I know I don't like the look of? Now everyone's going to say, oh, the feet look like that because the G1 figure's whole deal is, it's all built in like Devastator. Yet the HASLAB has an entire parts forming piece. The entire goddamn crotch and thighs are a separate piece. Jaguar becomes a combiner kibble. He contributes nothing to the overall combiner! Now, we haven't gotten this figure yet, so maybe he contributes something. But come on, really? And I hate this mentality of G1 accuracy, screen accuracy. We are in 2025. Who cares? Cybertron Hotshot has a stupid clear plastic windshield hanging off his backside. Oh, what's that I hear? It's screen accurate and toy accurate? Who cares? We aren't in the day and age anymore. Just give me an extra hinge to fold it up on his back. Anyways, this video is about Liokaiser, sorry. But yes, who cares if the original G1 toy has all built in? That's the whole point of the G1 toy. That's why it exists. To be the all-in combined figure. But we aren't in the 80s anymore, so why are we still catering to those toys? Listen, I'm fine with G1 designs, okay? I'm not a G1er, okay, as I grew up with Prime and Armada. But I'd understand if they made Shockwave a rat, okay? I don't want that. I really want that. But can we please just take some liberties in the fact that we are literally past 40 years of this franchise and we are still making toys that feel like they were made 20 years ago? We have new tools now. We have new designs now. What's the point of staying in this franchise if it can't adapt to change? Transformers. It's in the fucking name! Now let's talk about that price. It is over $300. And let's just say all the bots are Voyagers for a second. That would come up to $110. And no, I'm not including Death Cobra in that price count because he was not in the base package. Death Cobra was an extra pack-in bot for us buying so many Liokaisers. He's basically free. What if we didn't back Liokaiser all the way to Death Cobra? So what, you're saying 5 Voyagers are worth over $300? And yes, they come with their breast masters. But those are basically target masters. Deluxes come with target masters. Really good ones too. Also, not to mention that around the time of Liokaiser going up for backing, Hasbro introduced a HASLAB backing fee that basically made Liokaiser go up to $400. And also, they told no one about this beforehand. We only found out because people backed Liokaiser. It's getting ridiculous. Also, the size of Liokaiser, it's bad. He's as big as 86 Devastator. Sure, they like to keep combiners in scale, but really, $300 and he's at the same scale as a $210 combiner team? I'm just really curious on where the extra $90 is going, considering the engineering of the Limbots is so bad. Speaking of, both Drillhorn and Kill Bison is a pathetic excuse for a Transformer, and I bet they only look like this because of the built-in foot. They are way too chunky, the arm joints are placed in an odd spot, and their articulation seems very limited. Liozak, again, way too chunky, and that's because of the built-in combiner stuff. Skyhawk and Hellbat? Okay, they're fine, I guess, but they didn't even have wrist swivel until Liokaiser was fully backed. They showed backers an unfinished product, so when they started to actually finish them, it looked like they were improving them. No. You just showed an unfinished render, you rushed this showcase, and do you want to know how I know this? Because because Omega Prime wasn't even released yet by the time this HASLAB went up for backing. We hadn't even gotten the previous year's HASLAB before them showing us another one. And by the way, that HASLAB Optimus, the Omega one, yeah, it's broken. Both times. The original that got sent and the new replacement is all broken. They fixed nothing. They've changed nothing. So I bet they knew this was like gonna break and stuff. So when they actually sent it out, yeah. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm pretty sure they knew it was going to be like a broken product. So that's why they announced the Liokaiser, so they could get the backings. And then when Omega Prime came out to, the retailers and then realized, oh, it's broken. Well, too bad. You can't, not have Liokaiser. You've already backed it. In conclusion, HASLAB is going downhill. It's taking away from figures that could have easily been in retail, but now they are stuck behind a HASLAB no one can get anymore. And because they are considered a HASLAB, Hasbro thinks they can charge more for him. We are still stuck in this mindset of being too accurate to the original design where it hinders playability. It's getting ridiculous at this point. And also, Hasbro really needs to get out of this mindset that no one will buy a certain character. Cybertron Ultra Magnus. People would buy him, okay? Because who the hell is that guy? Okay? Who is he? Yeah, he's a commander, and he was the best-selling commander, I think, ever, I believe. Okay? Yeah, I think people would buy an Ultra Magnus, okay? Victory Leo? Okay, fair enough, that might be a problem. But he's at least deluxe. Maybe Voyager, okay? You could totally sell him. Who's Jalopy? Who is Jalopy, bro? Come on!